verdict, the defamation case between shock jock Todd M.J. Schnitt and Bubba the Love Sponge Clem. Bubba won. We invited his attorney Greg Herring here and executive producer Brent Hatley. Thanks for being here.
Good morning.
First thing I got to ask you, Brent, you know, having gone through this for 5 years, as they're reading, you know, the verdict form is right here. It's 9 pages. They have to go through 9 pages. As they're reading each count here, what's going through you as it's coming back? No, no, no.
Well, even waiting for the jury to come back, my heart was just in my stomach. So it was in my stomach for everyone, because any one could have gone the other way. So hearing everyone no, I felt a little more relief all the way until the end, though. I wasn't fully relieved until the last one was read, and I was following along on the form with everybody in the courtroom.
Greg, talk about the difference between freedom of speech and defamation, because that really won it for you when, you know, the jury was finally convinced that this is not a defamation case, it's a freedom of speech case.
Well, it starts with, you know, what the limits are, and I like to use the phrase of the table of ideas, and every idea has a seat at the table, but there are certain ideas that aren't protected speech, like screaming fire in a crowded theater, fighting words. If I started attacking you with words to your face, even if I had done it, if I'd done it on paper and I even on the phone did it to you, it might be protected. But if I'm inciting you to violence or other people, that's not protected. Otherwise, it's very broad.
Was there any point during the trial that you were worried, you were thinking, you know what, this may not go our way?
Of course. I mean, any case that gets tried, typically the ones that actually get tried, they could go either way. But I was confident that we had a good jury. I was confident that the law that we had, that the judge would read, would be understood by the jury, because we're taught about free speech from when we're this size. And people really, really believe in it because we use it every day. It's, as I said to you once before, if we can't speak out against public officials, then our country wouldn't be as great as what it is.
Okay, so this civil case is over now, but it may not be over. Brent, you got a recent letter. When did you get the letter? Yesterday?
Yesterday. It was sent out the same day that the verdict was read, and I just think it's a lot of...
what is it regarding?
Sore losers. It's regarding some events that went on in the trial that I had nothing to do with. So I just turned it over to my counsel.
They're asking for your phone records, though, and it's directly related to the situation that happened the week before when Phil Campbell, MJ's attorney, is picked up for DUI. There were allegations that it was a setup because, you know, the person that was involved was a paralegal at the Diaco firm. Are you guys concerned that there will be more of a fallout from this?
You know, I'm not concerned because I think that whatever happened will be evidenced by the phone records, by computer records. Everything today is documented, and even down to video records of going in and out of Malio's and the garage. And the truth will come out, and nobody should be concerned about anything other than the truth. They have a right to try to find this out. If they find...
So you're going to take it as it comes then? That's what you're
absolutely.
saying.
I don't think anybody has anything to be worried about. We just, you know, we're going to let them do what they think they need to do. But I think that we're going to find out that people made their own choices that night.
Brent?
I think so, and I can tell you, John, unequivocally, myself and Mr. Clem, Bubba the Love Sponge, had nothing to do with anything. We were getting to bed early that night, and just like every night of the trial, because we had to get up at the same time, 4 a.m., still do the show, and still go to court and have full days. So we were pretty worn out by 6, 7 o'clock at night every night.
Okay, talk about getting up early, fresh start. Is it a fresh start from here in that the situation with MJ, can you put this behind you now, or is MJ still going to be a target?
We'll still take our digs at him because it's just fun, but pretty much it's behind us, and we're going to move on to other things. I mean, we've got interviews to do, we got live bands, we've got our contests and our goofiness. Our show's about comedy and entertainment, and we got to get back to just entertaining people and being funny.
Brent Hatley, thank you for being here.
Thanks,
Greg Herring, same thing.
Thanks for having us.
Bill?